All right, y'all, it's redemption round. Man, we don't got a lot of time. I gotta try and make one more pizza. I'm gonna go ahead and toss these into the fire pit and we'll get something else in here. Check out this piece of pizza though. Look at that bubbly cheese. Look at them air pockets. Look at all that leoparding. Oh my goodness. The charcoal's been burning in this thing for about 15-20 minutes. Temperature peaked around 500 and went down to 400. I just packed the thing top with some briquettes. I'm gonna give it maybe another 5-10 minutes and see if we can break that 600. If not, man, this thing might be a bust. I'm starting to think that this thing's gonna get the heat, so I'm just gonna pick it up. It's not even that hot, I can pick it up right now. I'm gonna set it down and I'm gonna fire up the Bighorn with those same exact pellets, and we'll see if maybe we can get the Bighorn at the tent before this thing even gets above 500. It's 157 right now for reference, okay? So I ain't fibbing on that. Time on deck, 203, and I think our flame is good enough to put into the back of the Bighorn. I like to keep this open, the feed ramp, when it's first getting going. Let's check on the other one. Ooh, look, those coals are white hot. Oh yeah, you could grill up some steak on that. Make it some nice hot fajitas. See how hot the oven is.
Oh no, Daddy, it's only 300, Daddy. Can we cook a pizza at 300, Daddy?
Time is 2:07 and we're hitting what I call the smoke out sort of phase of lighting this thing. This is when I get the fan and I pull it out and I just fan it. And that normally gets it right back going. See, we got a nice little flame going there. Fan it just a little bit more. All right, and bammo, look at that flizz aim, dog. Now I slide it in, and I prop my fan up right here, and I leave this feed ramp open. Now's a good time to get your door back on too. Right now we're at minute 1:1. You can see we got pretty good little bed of coals up there in the front. And that's kind of the way this thing works. It feeds them to the front. So when we load them, we want to try and load them in the back. So I just delicately get them in the back. And you'll see once you get this first round in, from this point it's pretty easy. Because eventually you'll get them to where they're stuffed all the way up the top. So all these unburned pellets are going to slowly feed down onto the ones that are right around here in the oven that are glowing red hot and burn up. And I don't really worry about this being closed much because I feel like the extra push of the fan here kind of likes having the extra draw of this air up here to kind of keep things going. At this point already, you can see we got a healthy flame creeping across the top there. I mean, that flame's coming front to back. Even with those pellets that are a little bit damp and powdery, the old Bighorn putting it down, dog. I like to clean it out just using a grill brush. Break up some of those high spots that might snag a pizza and throw it down. That's all you gotta do. we are right at about 15 minutes since we first lit the torch on these pellets, and the oven is what I would call on. From this point, it's gonna take another 15 to 20 to get it preheated. The time right now is 2:15, so I will see you guys back at around 2:30. I'll be throwing a pie in this thing. Time on deck, 2:19. You can kind of see that little effect I'm talking about, where the unburnt ones are up here and they kind of ramp down in there. So we're gonna go ahead and throw another scoop in. Now at this point, you wanna be real gingerly about this. You don't wanna mess the rotation up, so just lightly shake some in. Even that powder, it'll eat that stuff right up. We're at 20 minutes right now since we lit the oven, and we are already maxed out on every single surface in this oven. Maxed out, high, 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 high. So yeah, and I'm gonna preheat it for another 5 minutes. Alrighty, y'all, let's see if the bighorns got it. I think we are nice and hot. Let's just double check. Oh yeah, we're high, we're high, we're high. All right, let's launch her. Now don't be walking away when you're playing around with that bighorn. Do this in real time so y'all can see how fast this cooks up. Looking good already. Look at that pizza pie, y'all. All right, so let's just take a second to compare apples to apples here, all right? This is both the same exact dough recipe, same exact topping, same cheese. We have a lovely sharp cheddar paired with a pecorino romano and a hard provolone. The other oven, the DeerFam didn't quite cook the dough fast enough to take advantage of this amazing homemade dough recipe I made. Look at that leoparding. Look at that. It's like crispy. Ooh, the whole thing is crispy. Got nice leoparding on the sides. Nice little scorching on the toppings, but not too burnt. Bottom, exceptionally crispy. I'm actually gonna throw this in the bighorn since it's part cooked and maybe see if bighorn can bring her back. Let's see. Hey, bighorn. You think maybe you can cook this pizza up? Fingers crossed. I think I rehabbed it pretty good. You gotta get these things right out of the oven too for that almost donut-like crispy bread. Incredible. Check out this video right here for this recipe. Really simple dough. You put it together. Takes about 2 days in the fridge to ferment up and cook to this point. Sorry I had to kind of take a dump all over the DeerFam oven, guys, but I mean, I tried both ways for it to work. I even did an experiment because I was going mad, thinking that maybe those pellets weren't giving it a fair chance, but I just think they need to maybe go back to the drawing board on a few things and send another one. Thanks a lot, guys, for tuning in. If you haven't yet, please subscribe. Until next time, peace.